Hi, welcome to this Business Leader Breakthroughs Minisode, where we highlight the best bits of a previous show episode. If you enjoy these quick insights and want to check out the full episode, you'll find the link in the show notes. Or go to thebreakthrough.co. Now let the breakthroughs begin. Mike, a little topic of conversation I'd like us to talk about with our listeners today is the constant state of busy.
I think that people have got these, these tools to help them, they've got apps to help them, and it's all about, here's the list and I will be successful if I get through this list. What does that lead to? That leads to an overwhelming sense of things to do. So an overwhelming sense of busyness. Not of productivity, but of busyness.
Yeah, and I feel that so many people are seeking this nirvana that actually doesn't exist.
Yeah.
People commonly say to me, hey look, I'm just really busy at the moment, but in a couple of months I won't be. And I think we're in this constant state of always thinking that the projects we've got on, the client urgent situations, the staff requirements, we always feel like we're just busy right now, but in a couple of months it'll all be fine. My observation, that never arrives. It's always a couple of months away.
And that idea that just over the horizon, just when we get through this, this swamp, we'll be on hard ground, we'll be able to sit back, relax, let's do the important things now. Actually, what happens is you never get the important things done.
I've had it myself. I've been through a week. I've gone, wow, I was so busy this week. And then I go, and what did I do? And I'm like, ooh, I know I was busy. Did I add any value? I'm not sure.
There's so much noise in our heads. Our list is so long that we don't necessarily reflect on what's in that list.
Yes.
So one of the things I've been talking about lately is useful, not productive. Because it's not necessarily so that being productive in the sense of getting things done is actually that useful. I'm in the happy position, I suppose, because I've got Ryan as managing director doing most of the work. I'm free to do the stuff that's really just the important stuff. I don't do anything else. Now I'm at an extreme, but getting clear about what's important and then sticking to it, that's useful. For you, watching this, listening to this, it might simply be something really important like, what's going on with that person in my team? Rather than jumping to the next thing to do, taking 5 minutes to think about how has this person been performing, what's going on, and maybe even going to have a half-hour conversation with that person and saying, is this for you?
Yeah.
What's happening in your life? Tell me, because this is what I'm seeing. Now that's not productive, is it?
No.
But really useful.
Really valuable. Yep.
Or what's happening to this product? What's happening to this, this kind of market? What's really going on here and been going? What are the numbers in the last few months tell us? And that's not urgent. Admittedly, one day it will be.
Yes. For the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons, you know. So often what's important is not urgent, but it will be if you don't attend to it. And I think in a kind of rush for being more productive and getting more stuff done,
More things ticked off the list,
and more boxes checked, then we don't necessarily go, are these the most important things?
I used a great little framework with a group of business leaders I was coaching a couple of days ago. I said, I want you to write down the 3 most important things you're going to do today.
This was great, yeah.
And they went through that and they wrote down their 3 things. And I then said to them, project yourself forward 1 month and rate how important that thing is that you've just identified on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not important at all, won't make a difference. 10 being this will be business changing or life changing. They did that. I then asked them to repeat that same thing but using a 1-year time frame. In a year, how important will those 3 things that you're planning on committing your time, attention, energy to today, how important will those things be in a year? And having just done through that very simple framework, very simple exercise, there was 4 people in the room, 3 of them made significant changes, like nothing was on the list that they'd started with.
Brilliant.
And one had a bit of an epiphany moment about, I shouldn't be doing this. There's really someone in my team that is way more capable, much better suited to doing this thing that I was going to commit a big part of my day to. I think it's a really simple little framework to use.
Yeah, it's great. Step back and saying, all this urgent, how important? Because in the context of a year out, the stuff you're kind of sweating about right now, is nothing.
Won't matter.
It's not about how you manage your time. There are screeds of articles. There are articles in the HBR every single month on how to manage your time, how to manage your time. It's not about how you manage your time. It's about how you manage your attention. Where do you put your attention? Because we can go a whole day, we can go a whole week, in fact we can go for years and not pay any real attention to what we're doing. We're good at what we do, we know how to do it, so we keep doing it.
Yeah.
And if we've got a day that's comprising a list of things that we know how to do, we'll go to it. That'll be our go-to stuff. That'll be a good day well done. Except we've never really paid that much attention to why we're doing it, what we're trying to achieve, how does this help move the business forward, is it important in the context of a 12-month horizon, any of those sort of bigger questions. Because I reckon if we did that, we'd probably just put a line through half those things. And when you do that, then you can replace it with higher value stuff.
True. So his challenge to our listeners today is use that simple framework, look at what you've decided is the most important things for you to do today. Simply assessing, are they important or are they just urgent, is a good place to start. Then give them the relevance of how important will they be in a month, how important they will be in a year, and really commit to adding value to the organisation, not just checking boxes.
Yeah, it is. It's a great perspective. It's kind of reverse staircasing. You know, you go to the top of the stairs and you look down, how did you get there? And if you go to the top and say, how did I get up here? Well, it wasn't by doing a whole bunch of little tasks and ticking the list. It was because I took some stuff on. I took some big things on and I made a commitment. You know, we talked about getting all in. That's what that looks like, is really making a commitment to the important and making it happen. See you next time.
Bye-bye.